If you have ever felt heavy without knowing why, then this is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how your date of birth hides your hidden wealth frequency, okay? The life path number that explains your core lessons and your unique contribution to your life, okay? Your life. Nobody else's life. Okay. You came here for you. That is not selfish. Right. I'll show you in today's talk how we instill the purpose that you came here to experience using the unique framework of the star code and the science of SOMA. So it moves from what could just be perceived as an idea to full embodiment for you, but you need to know your life path number. So, hello, Star family. It's me, Emma Wright, the Wealth Rebel, and I am coming live right now inside the Star Portal. Okay. I'm bringing you the weekly Wealthy Nuggets live. So if you're watching me live, do give me some love, add in some comments. I might not be able to answer them right now, but I will answer them at some stage. Okay. And I'm going to be talking to you about going deep into decoding your life code so that you can therefore download through the power of breath work. We download when we are in that state of connection to self, but we need to download more of your purpose. But what numerology does is it gives you an insight into what that purpose is. It's like your code to you. And we combine that with the star code, which is my framework, in specifically step two of the star code, which is all about soul purpose, so that you can take this technology that we are given to enhance your experience on this, in this life, on this planet Earth. Okay. So, what I want to say, if you are watching this live in the Star Portal, please do share this with someone who needs it. If you're watching it on replay on the Wealth Rebel show, okay, or you're watching this clip on Instagram, please, please, please do like, subscribe, and follow. It means the world, not only to me, but anyone that might need to hear some of my messages in this world. The next time that I'm going to be going live is this Wednesday, where we're going to be going deep into working out your life path number. And we're going to be talking about this collectively, what it means to each of us. If you want to come into the Star Portal, it's £8 a month, guys. No contract. The link is in the show notes. Okay, let's get into today's session because today we really are blending the nerdy, numerological, kind of financial stuff with the woo-woo, the mystical, right? Through numerology. Your date of birth holds a frequency. Okay, and when we calculate your life path number using your date of birth, it reveals your reason for being. Okay, there are so many books on this, and you can just Google your life path number. It's going to tell you so much because it's your soul's breadcrumb to you. Okay, breadcrumbs are left, coincidences, synchronicities, all of these things are your soul communicating with you in your human avatar, your meat sack. Okay. And it is no coincidence that you're born on the date you are born at, because you go through life often not really knowing why you're here, why you're doing, why things feel hard, why things feel so heavy. Sometimes you feel like, oh my gosh, it's just such a burden to be me, or, there's a pattern, but why does this keep happening to me? Or why are these things happening to me, for me, whatever? You might be spiritual and you know that there's a reason, but when you uncover your life path number, you're like, oh my goodness, everything makes sense. And that is why you are born on the day that you are born in, so that you can uncover this, okay? This is nothing new. Numerology is very ancient. It's an ancient study of numbers. Numerology is the study of number frequency. Every single number carries an energy, it carries a frequency. It's the code of the universe. Okay, it's like the geometry of everything, and your date of birth encodes that vibration that points you, because you are just the universe, okay, experiencing itself through your unique expression. Every single everything has a frequency and a vibration, a geometry. A tree has its own geometry. Every single human, every one of us is just the universe experiencing itself in a different way. So your date of birth is yourself, your higher self communicating with you so that you can uncover your core lessons in life, your gifts and your purpose. Okay? Why you came here. What did you come here to do, to experience, and to embody? And when we reduce your date of birth down to a single digit, you get your life path number. Now, your life path number is like your soul's curriculum. It's so exciting. Like when you read a book on this, you're like, oh my goodness, the nerd in me is like, oh my goodness, there's a curriculum to my life. And I just love to go deep on it for myself and also for those that I work with. It's like a paramount. One of the first things that I ask people when I meet them is, what's your date of birth? What's your life path number? Okay. And we also keep master numbers whole. We don't diminish into a single digit master numbers. Okay, so if you're a master number like an 11, a 22, or a 33, we keep those intact. Okay, and we also keep the I can't even say this word. It's hysteric. Me and words. I am a numbers person. Words kind of really bamboozle me at times. We honor the number 13. We don't fear the 13. The 13 is the divine feminine goddess number. The is known as the Rose Code. I called my daughter Rose, okay, before I knew any of this. Like, I'm so spiritual now. Like, I'm like, had this awakening, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this makes sense. If you can feel my energy and my excitement, it's because it's real. It's just because it is what it is, right? And the number 13 also needs to be honored and remain intact because it is the divine feminine number. And we fear it. We're taught to fear the feminine in society. You know, Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, the devil's day, right? No, Frida is the goddess. Frida Friday. Okay, let's see these codes for what they are. Even the words, right, have codes. I just need to, I'm better with numbers, right? So your life path becomes a practical map of where to invest. Where to invest your money, your time and your energy in this life. My money, time, and energy formula, something that I've been downloading for the last 4 years as I've been building my business unconsciously before I woke up at the start of 2024. My money, time, and energy formula is massively supported by knowing your life path number. So whenever anyone works with me, it's one of the first things that I will ask because I need to know how you vibe. Okay, how do you vibe? So that I can really understand your soul's purpose. I mean, I get to see that because your eyes are a mirror. When you coach, I see into you and I hear you and I feel you. But also, it just enables me to really get what it is that your soul came here to create and experience to enable us to co-create strategy, and then we embed that into the breathwork rhythm that anchors that into your very beingness, because we're anchoring your soul through the power of breath. The breath is the spider, it's the connection to everything. We anchor it into your body, into your beingness, okay, to make sure you come fully in this life. Because often we feel a disconnect because the soul hasn't come fully into the body. Maybe it doesn't feel safe yet to do that. That's why a lot of the work that we do with breathwork as well is about trauma release, because trauma holds you back. Okay, it holds you back from embodying everything that you want to experience in your life. So I discovered numerology through the amazing lady that is Jo Soley. So this is Jo's book. I want to give her some credit here because I discovered numerology through Jo. Okay, I had the pleasure of meeting Jo twice in 2022 and in 2023 when I went to Catherine Morgan's Wealth Retreat in Jersey. I then got her book, and I refer to this book a lot. I always ring fence and refer to this book all the time. So, if you want to go and get the book, go and get the book. It's amazing. It just gives you some incredible insights into the business side. She calls it bizology, which is really cute. There are nine life path numbers, okay? And your life path tells you what you're here to create because you're a creative being. Whether you're in a career, whether you actually an artist, whatever you do, you're here to create, right? And I want to chat you through those life path numbers here today. If you want to know how to calculate it, if you want to know what it means to you, you have to come into the Star Portal, right? And if you are in the Star Portal and you're watching this, you have to come to the live session on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Okay, don't miss it. And there will be a recording, there will be a replay, and I'm more than happy to do this again in other investment circles, but you have to be there live with me. It gives me my ability to mirror back to you. That's what I'm here to do, to act as that mirror. Okay. So, number one, a life path one is a leader. You are here to create vision and originality. You're here to create vision and originality to lead. When you have a vision, people lead. You lead, people follow you, right? A life path two is here to be the diplomat, to create harmony and intuition. You often desire to have harmony, and it's like, why is there no harmony? It's because you're here to create it. Okay, if you're triggered by the lack of harmony, that's because that's your purpose in life, to create it. Okay. Number three, a life path three is here to be the creator, and they are here to create. The creator is here to create expression and joy. Okay, expression and joy. A life path four is a builder. They're here to create structure and discipline in the world. A life path five is the explorer. And what you are here to create, and this is as much for the world as it is for you, you're here to create freedom and change. Number six is the nurturer, and you're here to create responsibility and love, right? A life path seven is the seeker, and you're here to create truth and spirituality. That's really powerful. All of them are really powerful. A life path eight, this is me. I'm a life path eight. You are the powerhouse. You're here to create success, wealth. I did not know this, the wealth rebel. I was the wealth rebel before I knew I was a life path eight, okay? And authority. I'm here to create sovereignty. Number nine, a life path nine, is the humanitarian. You're here to create service and completion. Okay, nine is often viewed as endings. No, it's here to create that completion, that wholeness in self, in the world. Every single person has a purpose. If you're feeling purposelessness, why is that? It's because you're not maybe living in alignment with you. Maybe you're doing something that's very visionary, but you are an eight. Or maybe you're building something, but you are meant to be a nurturer. If you're not in alignment with yourself, that's when you feel that disconnect. Okay. Now let's quickly touch on the life path numbers that are the master numbers, right? Number 11 is the intuitive healer. So, whilst we can say that number 11 is also the diplomat, they are here to create harmony and intuition, but they are also here to be that intuitive healer as well. Really, really powerful. They want to heal the world. It's very deep. Knowing that extra layer of that master number is really, really powerful. A 22, again, 22 down to can be made down to four. 2 plus 2 is four to create the builder. But when you are a 22, okay, you are a master builder, a master builder. And that is powerful. That carries massive burden because you feel like you're here to build up everything for everybody else. But remember, you're also here to do this for you. You have to master build yourself in order to maintain and sustain that for everyone else. And then a 33, which could go back to being a nurturer, responsibility, and love, is also the master teacher of that responsibility. They're here to teach the love. Okay. And then that hidden code of the 13. The 13 is the divine feminine frequency. You know, we have 13 lunar cycles a year. It's all about rebirth, transformation. It's all about death into the new cycle. The rose mysteries. In classic numerology, it reduces to a four, builder. Okay. That's kind of like interesting because an eight halved, I'm an eight halved equals a four, but I'm also the 13th. I'm born on the 13th. So by the day that you are born also signifies how you are day to day. You know, so I'm a 13. So day to day, I want to build things, but fundamentally, it's because I am also here to create feminine alchemy, the creation through cycles and through surrender. And when you look at what my star sign is as well, that aligns. I'm not here to talk about astrology, but you know I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio again tells you about you and it links in because actually the Scorpio is about rebirth, right? And transformation, the phoenix. It's in all of it. It's really, really mind blowing when you start to like look at what your name means. You know, my name also carries a huge amount of rebirth because it's about being the falcon, right? It's just profound. My name, Emma Louise, means universal warrior. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about me. I'm just here to give you the insight of the codes and why you need to pay attention to yourself, to your own energy, to your own frequency, to your own life path, your own reason for being. So, if you want to know what your life path is, you want to decode, come to the investment circle Wednesday, the 1st of October, 6 till 7. We're going to go deep. This is UK time in the Star Portal. Hit the link, come in and stay with us. Just stay with us because this is something that we're going to be doing on and on. You know, November is all about kind of diving deeper into this topic. So, how we embody your life path, right? I just want to touch on this very, very quickly. How we embody your life path and how we then combine that into the work that I do at a deeper level is that we then embody the breath, SOMA Breath. We use the SOMA Breath Energized Meditation workshop that, or if you work with me one-to-one, we do this on a one-to-one level. We dive deep into the Star Code framework. The Star Code, step one is all about activating your soul to understand your reason for being. And then step two gives you the direction. Okay, so that your numerology helps you to clarify where to invest your time, energy, and money. But then you also then kind of need to go deeper on your soul's purpose. Step two is your soul's purpose, right? Of the star code. And then we embody it. And then we embody it at a very, very deep level with the power of Soma Breath. So Soma Breath is a technology that combines movement, breath work, powerful music, vibration, and visualization. Okay. And what Soma Breath does is it anchors that belief, because once you know what you need to believe, what your purpose is, who you're here to be, what do I need to think? When you realize what that is, it anchors it into your beingness in two ways, okay? We do it through the power of the breath, rhythmic breathing and breath holds. It enables you to What the breath work does is through rhythmic breathing and breath holds is it enables you to need less oxygen. So you become more efficient in using oxygen. You hold onto more CO2, which is the Bohr effect, and it enables oxygen to move efficiently into the tissues. Hello, brain, right? So you activate your brain. It creates a surge of energy for creativity. And the whole thing is breathtaking, mind the pun. And it's what the yogas have been doing for a millennia. So this is nothing new. We're just combining it with the latest technology so that we can really connect in this busy world, right? So we can get out of our heads and into our bodies. And that's what this technology does, right? It's powerful. And you create a miracle molecule through this nitric oxide, which improves blood flow, neuroplasticity, but it creates an elevated state of consciousness. You tap into your brain, and therefore, what we're enabling the body to do with the power of that soma that we create is we reprogram your nervous system. We reprogram it by taking the 5D concepts into the 3D embodiment. We write it into your subconscious, into your internal mind, into your internal system, your brain, your master computer, so that your human avatar is actually coded fully with the beliefs that you need to have so that you automatically, your autonomic nervous system knows how to breathe in stress and also knows how to act to release the right kind of energy in your day-to-day life as you go through life so that you fully are your life's purpose. You just are that. You don't have to think it consciously, unconsciously, and within your inner system. You are fully embodying everything that you need to create. So we also do some arm chanting. And what the arm chanting does in the meditation is we activate the pineal glands, the sexual glands, the pituitary, and the thymus gland. So the arm chanting is a very sacred arm chant. Why have we always arm chanted? It's science. It primes the endocrine system for your soma to work. So the arm, the R, activates your sacral. Okay, it activates the creative sacral sexual life force, the sexual glands. Then we go to oo, which activates the heart, okay, through the thymus for love to really be activated. And then it passes into the third eye, the oh, into the third eye to activate your pineal and pituitary, your masculine and feminine container, so that you feel safe to create. So you create safety and self-love. It's very, very powerful. Okay. So that is it. There's lots of science stuff, there's lots of nerdy stuff, there's lots of woo-woo there for you. I combine all of it. So, my wealthy rebels, my stars, if you want to know your life path number, you want your life path for your code, and you want to kind of learn a little bit more about Soma Breath, and you want to experience it, you want to come to a live session. We're doing that in the middle of October, then come into the Star Portal. So the link is below. It's £8 a month, no contract, £8. Why is it 8? Because I'm a life path 8, okay? Power numbers, frequency. I live with my own energy. And I created the 8-step framework before I realized that I was a life path 8. So there you go. I just want to finish, guys, with a vote. Okay, a vote. I want you to tell me whether you want the next investment circle to be A, about tax-led investing, or B, going deeper on the benefits of rhythmic breathing. Okay, so drop A or B in the chat or in the comments below. Message me, send me an email, emma@starwealthstrategicplanners.com, and tell me, do you want to know about tax-led investing, or do you want to know more about rhythmic breathing? Drop me a message. I might do another live on this next week. I might dive deeper into this topic in my lives. And that is it from me today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. It's been a pleasure to see you live. It's a pleasure to be with you on YouTube and Instagram in the Wealth Rebel Show and at the Wealth Rebel. Namaste.